Hey guys, so we're back in Iceland. 2 weeks, I got married, I got a bike. That's the bike, not the wife. And now that we're back after all that eating of delicious food, we have decided to take up again our lifestyle. We had a great experiment with it. I lost like 5 kilos, but I got some of it back, like 1.5 kilos. So now we're gonna be doing this again, and we're just taking it up as a lifestyle. We're going to do low carb, healthy eating. We're going to take down the carb consumption and increase, at least I'm going to be increasing my protein intake so that I have retained my muscle mass and my workouts will be easier. I felt that when I started increasing the intake, supplementing it with protein, I felt that the workouts were easier, and that even though it's cutting down on energy intake, as in carbs, the protein seemed to help, and I felt a lot better. In the last 2 weeks I only had one workout, and that workout was pretty good, very good gym I found in Scotland, but I should have done more. I felt it this morning. I'm a little bit out of shape, but I'll hopefully get there. To give you the short version, I'm going to try to do 4 workouts at the gym per week, take down my carb intake, increase protein and fat intake, eat really healthy, no sodas, little to non-sugar if possible, 1 cheat day, maybe 2 cheat meals a week. Try to lose some weight. I weigh in at 105.2 kilos, which I believe is around 230 pounds. And I aim to be 97 kilos at the end of this. Maybe I'll get below that, but taking into account that Christmas will be in between and that we're going out in February, I'm just gonna try to do my best to get below that, but not really stressing about it. You want me to give you a better description of what I'm going to do? I can do that, but I'm not going to do that in this rant.
I just went for a swim in another kind of local pool. I think this one is called Westabayer. And it's really nice actually. There's quite a few hot tubs, so I did a load of lengths in the outdoor pool, and then I went to chill out in the hot tub, and I didn't have my glasses on obviously, and I couldn't see who I was sat beside, but seemingly, because I met up with a friend afterwards, seemingly in that hot tub was Björk. I'm maybe a bit of a clueless celebrity spotter actually, because that's the second time that's happened to me.
I'll be waiting for you. I'm waiting for you.
Okay, to update since we last spoke, I basically just put on 3 loads of washing and hung them all out. Cleaned the flat, I've gone through all the wedding cards. I have pretty much just decorated the flat with wedding stuff. So we have things like this, there, love heart. I still have all of this stuff behind me, which is basically wedding prep, like the table plan and everything is still there. So I need to kind of de-wedding plan and re-wedding decorate. That doesn't really make sense. I'm still really tired. I am considering having a nap, but it is lunchtime and I'm not hungry. So what I've done is just put together a really quick kind of snack, which looks delicious. I have on my Netherwood t-shirt, which says London, Paris, New York, Netherwood, which is where we got married. But yes, my snack right now, this is it. I'm having a skyr. It's just a plain skyr, so it's high in protein, low in fat, and it's got a sprinkling of nuts on top of it. And I'm basically just gonna have that, and then half a pint of water with it, and maybe a green tea after that. Hey, again, I've not vlogged very much. I think it's going to take me a little bit of time to get back into the habit of vlogging. But this afternoon I have been mostly just going through the wedding pictures and everything on my laptop, and also getting really distracted because the videographer sent through some clips. We had a guy videoing the entire day, and it's so fun to re-watch it, because it's really strange when you're the one getting married. You have no real concept of what's going on in the day because you're so involved in, well, just getting everything done and making sure that things go according to plan, and making sure that you don't mess up your vows and things like that, and just kind of just live in the moment. So you're kind of in a bubble, so it's quite nice to actually watch the wedding day and see what else happened and see everyone else and see their expressions and how they were enjoying the day and all that kind of thing. So that's pretty much what I've been doing, but I'm trying not to do too much because obviously Ingimar's at work, and so I don't really want to watch it without him not being there. But for now, I picked up the camera because I'm starting to cook dinner for us tonight. I'm trying to stick to a kind of low carb dinner, so we're having some baked chicken with herbs, basically just coriander and garlic with some lemon. I have written a shopping list, but I don't think that Ingimar can be bothered to actually go to the shops, and nor can I, because I hate going to the Icelandic supermarket because it's just depressing. It's a massive letdown every time you go. So I have a ton of frozen veg that I've just kind of put in a pot, some frozen broccoli and some carrots. Now carrots are not low carb, and I'm sure there'll be a few people watching who are criticizing what we're eating, but I am just going to carry on with what I'm doing because this is a lot healthier than many other options that we might have gone for. So that's what's boiling at the moment. What I did was a little bit of a squirt of the garlic. Now we've run out of garlic. I brought this over from the UK just because of laziness, really, and then easy coriander. This makes me sound like I'm really lazy, and I'm actually not. Parsley, we cannot grow things like that in this country. It just dies. So unfortunately, there's that, because if it didn't, honestly, I would grow it myself. So that's basically in half of the chicken. I cut it in half, put it into the chicken, and I'm just going to fold that over so that they're kind of like Kiev's sort of thing. You get the idea? This is probably really obvious and basic to people, but there we go. Squirt a bit of lemon on top of it and put it in the oven. Just to experiment, and then luckily enough, Ingimar eats everything that I put on the table. Ingimar, you're hungry enough to eat anything?
Yes, but I'm very glad I get to eat your cooking.
Whatever.
Instead.
What a beautiful evening. So guys, it's Tuesday night and it is that time again. We're back to roller derby. I have my kit in the back. I've brought my wheels with me in case anyone has the tool to change my wheels over, because I've not even done that yet. But today we are at a new venue. I had to Google Maps where I was going. Managed to get lost once. But I left plenty of time, so I'm 10 minutes early. So tonight and then Thursday night and then on Saturday is Gay Pride, and we are skating outdoors, so I have to figure out how to change my wheels for that, to get my outdoor wheels, which I bought in Glasgow. So I'm gonna get cracking and get warmed up because it has been a while since I have skated. Okay, I'm back home. I am absolutely exhausted after roller derby, but it was so much fun. It's so good to be back on skates and just back with all the girls and having a really good time again. I lost count of how many times I fell tonight. That was incredible. That was definitely a track record. I was really going for it though, and I had a lot of fun, and it really didn't hurt too much, but I did have one epic fall on my hand, and I don't even know if it's gonna come across. Yeah, I'm glad I took my wedding ring off because I probably just would have had a diamond impaled in me. I really threw myself on the floor and landed pretty much on my pinky. So that was really painful. I swore quite a lot at my finger. But other than that, it was great fun, and I am disgusting, sweaty, stinking, and ready for a cold shower. So Ingimar has kindly made me a protein shake and got some ice around my fingers, but has told me that they're not broken. Look at that beautiful cable all the way around the wall like that. Stunning.
It's cartilage around the finger. It's probably cracked or broken. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. It still hurts though.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt like hell, babe. But like you say, get over it.
Thanks. Right, so really quickly, because Ingimar just literally phoned me as I was driving there, and I had to just stick it on speaker and get the message. But I have decided, I can't even remember how much I've updated you, but the hand is not doing so well. You can see a bit of a bruise on the pinky there. I definitely have a sore bone and a sore do you call it, like wrist? Yeah. So I'm just heading into the doctor's surgery now and gonna pay whatever extravagant price it is to get it checked, maybe x-rayed if needed, and yeah, update you after that. Just for the record, check out how beautiful this day is. Not a cloud in the sky. Right, let's see how long this takes. It's 3 o'clock right now. Okay, so I'm back home and I am kind of just feeling sorry for myself, really. I think it's one of those psychological things. When you go to the doctor, you feel slightly worse. And if you're having someone poking and prodding at you and trying to get your hand into different positions for an x-ray, it's definitely not going to improve the situation. But yeah, I had my x-rays and the doctor will phone me tomorrow to let me know what I've done, if I've broken anything. But I kind of feel like, I don't know, if I have broken something, there's not much they can do anyway, because they'll just tape my fingers together or whatever. So he does think that I might have broken my pinky and done something to a bone in my wrist as well. But for now, I'm just going to go down and see Ingimar. He's not had a brilliant day either. He went to the gym this morning and he had lost the padlock that goes on his locker, so he went and bought a new padlock, which was an extortion in the first place. Went to the gym, and then when he came back, he looked at the locker and the padlock was no longer there. He checked everything inside and unfortunately his watch was missing, and this is the watch that his late mother gave him and that he also wore on our wedding day. So it's really crappy, and he reported it to the staff at the reception of the gym, and they just said it's been happening a lot recently and there's not really much they can do. And then we went down to the police station and tried to file a report. And I guess it's all just about waiting for phone calls from people here. We shall see. Not had a brilliant day, either of us.